That ought to wake him up in editing. Hello, I'm Hunter Schultz, and this is Winning Healthcare Food Fights Without the Mess. My guest today is Tammy Taibl. She's a patient of direct primary care physician Dr. Jessica McCain at Southern Comfort Health in Fort Pierce, Florida. We're going to hear a little bit more about how she feels about her care before and after joining Southern Comfort, starting right now. Tammy Taibl, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What occupies your time in the Fort Pierce area these days?
Oh boy, my kids. Mainly, I have a 5-year-old and a 1.5-year-old almost. And I also have my husband with his AC business that he just started about 3 years ago.
Okay. What was your care like before you found Southern Comfort Health?
Before, it was very stressful. I felt like my doctors had no clue who I was. With Dr. McCain, only after about a year of seeing her, she has changed my life. And it's just peace of mind without the stress. That's how I describe it.
Were there issues with time to access care? Getting to see a doctor in the old system for you?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's always a wait. Now I get right in. If it's not the same day, it's in a couple days.
That must help if it's got to help if you have kids.
Oh yeah, a tremendous help. I don't have time.
Are your kids part of that too, or are they seeing a pediatrician?
They're seeing a pediatrician. Although I get to bring them with me to appointments. They have a very family-friendly setup, that's for sure. And you can just have your kids wait if they need. So they don't go to Dr. McCain, but they go to a pediatrician. Old school healthcare for them.
What consumed your time the most in the old system?
It was trying to get an appointment, trying to figure out which doctor was right for me, which doctor took my insurance. And sometimes I learned the hard way that they did not after seeing them. And getting the surprise bills, that was always fun. So yeah, it was very stressful. Calling, LabCorp, and what is this bill for? I was told this is covered. A lot of that kind of stuff. Very stressful.
So when you're now in the physician's office, what were they doing during that visit?
A lot of looking at a computer and not me. Talking to other doctors and reading the room for different things. It was stress.
So it was a bit of a disconnected environment.
It was disconnected. Yeah, I felt like a lot of doctors didn't even know me. Like they simply didn't look at the chart before going in the room. Like refresh your memory a little bit, There's none of that at Southern Comfort.
What happened when you discovered Southern Comfort Health? How did that come about? Did you have an epiphany and say, I've had enough, take this care and shove it? Or did you say, you did? So describe for us what that was.
Well, we actually dropped insurance before. I was without insurance for a couple of years, I would say. When I met Veronica Kolobab, she's the director or the marketing director. And she introduced me. I saw some ads, some Facebook ads, kind of sealed the deal. Like, wow, this seems very low stress, like peace of mind, but low stress. So, yeah.
What was it that maybe took you the longest to understand about the differences between the old system and direct primary care? Was there one thing that you kind of went, how does that work? Or was it fairly straightforward?
It was so straightforward. Still, I feel like it's too good to be true sometimes because I expect to, receive a bill or Dr. McCain will tell me, "Oh, I'm sorry, that's not covered." But almost everything I do in her office is it's very, very transparent, and you know what to expect. So it's nice.
That has to help you as a mom. And I'm putting words in your mouth because I can see the writing on the wall. That as a mom, that must help you enormously in dealing with being a mom.
Mm-hmm. More time for the kids, less time on the phone, and fighting with people over money and surprise fees and deductibles and all that nonsense. Yeah.
What was it that convinced you the most that this is the way to go?
The low cost. It was surprisingly very affordable. And the personalized care. Um, everything they said is true. You get the personalized care, and Dr. McCain, she knows me, and like I said, it's very affordable, and I really like that.
That helps you a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's more
Yeah.
of a known.
Mm-hmm.
You're not facing the big question mark with healthcare.
Yeah.
So I think you kind of touched on it before, but how does DPC make you feel about your care?
I feel great. I feel happy knowing that this doctor is getting my money, and I have a contract with her and not the insurance companies. And yeah, I feel very confident, and I have that peace of mind. And you can't put a price tag on that. So
Priceless. It really is.
it is
So
health as well.
yeah, we've all been in this pandemic now for a long time. How did COVID change? Did it change your care? Or was it sort of like, well, we don't go to the office much, but
Yeah, well, I did a couple virtual visits, which I never did that before, but that saved me a lot of time with the kids. I could just, have to load them up in the car and bring them. Um, excuse me. But yeah, but I could still go in the office if you feel more comfortable like that. Just put your mask on. They follow the guidelines, and it's something that she has to see on you physically, obviously. But if it's just something that you need to speak with her about, you can just do it virtually. That's super convenient.
terrific.
Yeah.
What surprised you the most about direct primary care?
Yeah. Excuse me, how easy it is, how affordable, how much my doctor knows me, and I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I'm making progress finally in my life. I always joke and say she's like a mom type, but I'm pretty sure she's younger than me. So it's great.
So does your husband notice does he notice a difference between your care now and before?
Oh yeah, he hears everything. So it's complain about the doctors, complain about the nurses, complain about the waiting room. Excuse me. Now it's like, oh, well, if you got some McCain, like just walk in the park.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that.
Yeah.
Here's the loaded question of the year. Would you ever willingly go back to the old system?
I sure hope I don't have to. I hope this is the future of healthcare, really. It's just great. The low stress and everything I mentioned. Yeah, I would not willingly.
I understand. Tammy, thanks for joining me today. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you.
For Winning Healthcare Food Fights, I'm Hunter Schultz. Stay healthy, wash your hands a lot, and there you are.